everyone, welcome back to your own channel Study with Alka Kandwal. जो चैनल में पहली बार जुड़ रहे हैं उनके लिए एक brief introduction. I am Alka Kandwal and I can speak English, Hindi, Nepali, Assamese and Gadwali, so you can connect with me in any of the languages mentioned. Before we start with today's session, I will just give a brief introduction about the channel. The channel's name is Study with Alka Kandwal and this is an educational channel wherein we talk about mathematics, जो कि क्लास 7 से लेकर 10 तक के टॉपिक्स को कवर अप करता है एज ऑफ नाउ, एंड कंप्यूटर बीइंग अ मैंडेटरी पार्ट ऑफ all the competitive exams these days, so a separate playlist has been dedicated for this purpose. पूरे कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स के हिसाब से क्वेश्चंस प्रिपेयर किए गए हैं, तो ताकि कि आपका एक भी क्वेश्चन डिडक्ट का मार्क्स डिडक्ट ना हो व्हेन यू आर अप्लाइंग फॉर एनी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम. दूसरा है the main focus is PGT and TGT computer science wherein we talk about Python and its concepts in detail. For grade 11 as well as 12 also it will be helpful for you all. We have covered the part till strings and now in a day or two we will be covering up all the functions related to strings. So let us start with today's session. आज के सेशन की शुरुआत करते हैं. तो चैनल की शुरुआत में आज कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स के लिए जो कंप्यूटर आता है उसके बारे में हम लोग बहुत बेसिक क्वेश्चंस लेंगे कि जो आप लोगों के लिए बहुत हेल्पफुल होगा, एंड दीज आर द मोस्ट आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस ऑफ द एग्जाम्स. So let us get started. So those who have not yet liked, share and subscribe, make sure you are liking, sharing and subscribing the channel and motivating me to go ahead. So here we go. Let us start with the session today. Here we go. So basic computer MCQs part 1 has been uploaded. Now this is the second part. So let us get started. So okay, so the first question asks you about the third generation computer was made with. So I hope if you have revised the concept जो पहले हमने किया हुआ था, अगर आप लोग ने वो revise किया है तो definitely this question is a piece of cake for you. So yes, tell me, come on. So what is the answer? What should be the answer? Is it vacuum tube, discrete components, integrated circuit or biochip? So the answer is option C, that is integrated circuit. We know about the vacuum tubes, first generation transistors, then the integrated circuit, then fourth generation using the microprocessor, and the fifth one using the artificial intelligence. So yes, the third generation uses integrated circuit. That is absolutely correct. So moving ahead, which of these languages, programming languages hai, uses a two-step compilation process, both interpreter and compiler? तो वो है हमारा जावा, जिसमें both compiler and interpreter use होता है. जब हम लोग compiler interpreter के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, so we understand that computer understands the language of only zeros and ones. So जब भी हम प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस में प्रोग्राम लिखते हैं तो कंप्यूटर इज नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज. इट इज दैट कि वो कन्वर्जन जब हम लोग 0 एंड 1 में कंप्यूटर अंडरस्टैंड करता है, तो जब भी एक प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज लिख रहे हैं तो उसको एक कन्वर्जन चाहिए. सो वो कन्वर्जन कौन प्रोवाइड करता है? कंपाइलर एंड इंटरप्रेटर. So compiler and interpreter, these are the programs which are used to convert a high level language to a machine level language. Machine level language is 0 and 1, the language of zeros and ones. That is the machine level language. तो Java ऐसा प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज है जो कि दोनों को यूज करता है, कंपाइलर as well as interpreter. So the correct answer is Java. What is a firewall in computer network? जब हम कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क के बारे में बात करते हैं, फायरवॉल वो होता है जो कि हमको अनऑथराइज्ड एक्सेस से बचाता है, हमारे सिस्टम को एक कोई भी अनऑथराइज्ड एक्सेस से सिक्योर करता है. So a system which is designed to prevent the unauthorized access, that is known as the firewall. That is the logic of the firewall. It can be in the form of a hardware or it can be in the form of a software. So that is very, very important. Now the digital telecommunication term, there is a term ISDN. What is the full form for it? So the answer is option D, integrated services digital network. So it is used, a term which is used for the transmission of digital analog signals. So ये है ISDN, मतलब integrated services digital network. That is the answer. Very easy so far. Dash is an important circuitry in a computer system that directs the operation of the processor. कौन सा important circuitry है computer system का that directs the operation of the processor? That is nothing but the control unit. All the operation directs the operation of the processor. So the answer is nothing but, okay, just hold on, it is control unit. So yes, control unit is an important circuitry in a computer system. जैसे कि ALU होता है, arithmetic logic unit, control unit. So these are very important parts. ALU क्या करता है कि सारे arithmetic logical operations को करता है, एंड कंट्रोल यूनिट डायरेक्ट करता है कि कौन से इंस्ट्रक्शंस को कहां भेजना है. ऑल दीज थिंग्स, operations of the processor is controlled by the control unit. It is also known as CU, control unit. Now when we talk about networking, तो हम बात करते हैं स्विच के बारे में, हम लोग ब्रिज के बारे में बात करते हैं. तो स्विच क्या है? इट इज अ नेटवर्क डिवाइस whose responsibility is to connect network devices. Switch is a network device whose responsibility is to connect the network devices. So yes, that is the answer. Okay, network device is used for connecting the network devices. That is used, that is known as the switch. Bridge भी है, उसका भी function अलग है. And we talk about hub. हब का भी फंक्शन है फॉर कनेक्टिंग द नेटवर्किंग डिवाइसेस. मगर जो स्विच है वो थोड़ा इंटेलिजेंट डिवाइस है, और जो जैसे हम लोग बोल रहे हैं कि दोनों का फंक्शन एक ही है कि कनेक्ट द नेटवर्क डिवाइसेस. सो व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द टू? फॉर एग्जांपल, व्हेन अ मैसेज इज रिसीव्ड बाय अ हब, एक मैसेज आया तो वो क्या करता है, जितने भी उस पर्टिकुलर डिवाइसेस कनेक्टेड है हब के साथ, वो सबको भेज देगा, और वो बोलता है कि तुम खुद पहचानो कि ये मैसेज तुम्हारे लिए है या नहीं है. So the message is being directed to each and every node, whereas switch is intelligent. So whenever it receives a message, it reads it and it directs it to the place where it belongs to. It checks the destination address, so traffic reduce हो जाता है. So hub, switch, ये सब क्या करते हैं, नेटवर्क डिवाइसेस को कनेक्ट करने का ही काम करते हैं. Now already we have done first generation is the vacuum tube, second generation is the transistors, so third is the integrated circuit, fourth is the microprocessor, fifth is the artificial intelligence. So yes, the answer for this is transistors. Now what was the first general purpose electronic computer called? First general purpose electronic computer कौन सा था? वो था ENIAC, electronic numerical integrator and calculator. So that is the full form for ENIAC, electronic numerical integrator and calculator. Integrator, so that was the first general purpose computer, integrator and calculator, and that was the, याद रखना चाहिए कि ENIAC is electronic numerical integrator and calculator. It is the first general purpose electronic computer. Moving ahead, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Who invented the first computer? Mouse. We all use mouse. तो किसने first computer mouse को invent किया था? That is Douglas Engelbart. So that is option B. Douglas Engelbart was the person who invented the first computer mouse. So yes, the answer is option B. Which of the following is the smallest unit of data in a computer? So when we talk about bit, तो smallest तो bit होता है जब हम 0 and 1 को हम लोग binary digit या bit बोलते हैं. Bit के बाद आता है nibble, and then we are having byte. अगर इसको ascending order में करना होता तो हम ऐसे करते, bit, nibble, byte, and then the kilobyte, then megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte, and then zottabyte, yettabyte. So ये हमको याद, this I have mentioned in the memory, एक memory करके हमने एक separate session किया था जिसमें हमने ascending order में बात की थी. तो सबसे छोटा bit है in the form of zeros and one. Then we are having 1 byte is equal to, and then when we talk about byte, 1 byte is equal to 8 bits, and then when we talk about nibble, it is equal to 4 bits होता है 1 nibble. Okay, so it is less than the byte, 4 bits. Half of the byte is the nibble. So the answer here is bit. Which of the following service allows a user to log into another computer somewhere on the internet? So when we want to connect to a remote computer somewhere else on the internet, it is nothing but the telnet. This is the protocol. This is the service which allows a user to log in into another computer. So very important. जैसे कि question आ सकता है कि for remote login. तो रिमोट लॉगिन में क्या करना है, तो हम लोगों को ये टर्म अच्छे से पता होना चाहिए कि इट इज द टेलनेट. Fine, so remote login. So the answer is telnet. So yes, or somewhere else on the internet, तो वही है कि वही term के लिए what is the term which is used और कौन सा protocol use होता है, that is the telnet. A light sensitive device and let me check. Light sensitive device that converts the digital printed text or the other image into digital form. Obviously that has to be the scanner that converts कोई भी text को एक digital form में convert करना होता है. Means we are scanning whenever we are having a hard copy or drawing and we want to keep it in our phone or in the laptop, so we need to scan it. So scanner is the input device, and always remember scanner is the input device. So yes, the answer to this is scanner. The basic architecture of computer was developed by John von Neumann. So many of you get confused कि Charles Babbage father होंगे तो basic architecture उन्होंने ही दिया था. नहीं, the basic architecture of computer was developed by John von Neumann, and Charles Babbage had developed he had given the concept of difference engine and analytical engine. So he gave the concept of difference engine and analytical engine. That is why he was known as the father of computer. And then when we talk about father of modern computer, father of computer आएगा तो Charles Babbage. Father of modern computer आएगा तो Alan Turing आएगा. So you have to be very careful about all the terms. कुछ extra लग रहा है. What is the first general purpose computer? So ENIAC है. और बेसिक आर्किटेक्चर किसने दिया था? जॉन वॉन न्यूमैन. हु इज द फादर? चार्ल्स बैबेज. Who is the father of the modern computer? So you have to be very clear about this small things. Which of the following is a type of virus? Obviously Trojan horse is the virus here in the options given. GUI. GUI stands for graphical user interface. Graphical user interface. That is why it becomes very easy to use the computer, because it is having a GUI interface. Which of the following circuit is used as a memory device in computer? So कौन सा circuit है? वो है flip flop. Whenever memory device in the computer, it is flip flop. Okay, digital logic में इसका अलग से concept है. So right now we just need to understand that the memory device in the computer is the flip-flop. An error in the computer is known as a bug. It is known as a bug. Computer में जो अभी error होता है बोलते हैं bug है. Okay, and when we are trying to fix that error, that is known as the debugging of the error. So that is the error is the bug. So graphical pictures that represent an object like files, folder, etc. are known as the icons. They are known as the icons. उसको क्या बोलते हैं? जब भी हम कंप्यूटर को ऑन करते हैं, जो फर्स्ट स्क्रीन आती है उसको डेस्कटॉप बोलते हैं. उसमें जो स्मॉल पिक्चर्स आते हैं, जैसे रिसाइकल बिन का आ गया, डॉक्यूमेंट्स का आ गया, माय कंप्यूटर का आ गया. So these are the icons. The 0 and 1 in the binary number system are called binary digits or obviously bits. Binary digits or the bits. Bits matlab binary digits. So yes, this were around 20 questions, which was very important for your exams. And I think that if you are preparing for the competitive exam, definitely short you will be getting the questions from this session. So जो अगर पूरे marks लाने तब तो सारे sessions आप लोग first session से देख लेना, and your concepts will also be clear. And make sure you are liking it, sharing it, and subscribing to the channel. And let's hope we meet again soon. Till then, take care of yourself. God bless you all. Thank you, everyone.